Hey there, it's Steve from Serious Keto, and this is the week 1 update for my April 30-day challenge, which for me is no caffeine. Now, when I did last week's video, the kickoff video, I explicitly stated this is not an anti-caffeine thing. This is not an anti-coffee thing. This is just a test I'm doing on myself. Yet, I was met with a lot of really upset responses. Now, maybe some of these were tongue-in-cheek or supposed to be funny. Let me tell you, if you're trying to be funny on the internet or making a joke, a little smile emoji or laughing emoji or the wink emoji, it goes really far towards kind of describing your intent. Because some of them, I'm fairly certain, were not jokes. I actually had one person that specifically told me that they were going to unsubscribe from my channel because I was giving up caffeine. Like, if this is the sort of thing that gets you all worked up, maybe you're the one that should get off of caffeine. But that aside, let me just say that, shoot, I don't remember what I was going to say. And this has been one of the problems of the no caffeine thing. This last week has been difficult for me in a number of different ways, but one of the biggest ways that I've noticed is recording video. My inability to string together cogent sentences has been, it's been a challenge. There have been more reshoots and retakes for the videos that I've done in this past week than ever before. Just even throughout the day, not on video, I find my ability to concentrate and focus, it's not been there for me. I feel genuinely dim-witted. And it's entirely possible that I am genuinely dim-witted, and now that I'm off of caffeine, it's just really coming to the forefront. But regardless, that's kind of what's been going on from an anecdotal standpoint. Also, I'm tired. I generally find that by about 11:30 in the morning, I'm ready for a power nap. So, on the whole, haven't been loving the no caffeine thing. Also, for those of you who recommended that I wean myself off of caffeine like over a month, and I kind of just poo-pooed that and said, nope, I'm ripping the Band-Aid off fast. That was not a great idea. The headaches were exquisite. Now, I'm mostly past them. I still get a little bit when I'm working out, but there were points in this week previously where I had to stop working out. And it wasn't because my muscles hurt, it was because I thought my head was going to explode. So headaches, bad, unpleasant. I think I'm mostly past that. But a little helpful tip, if you're ever considering giving up caffeine, do it over like a month. Don't try and do it over the course of 3 or 4 days. That was a bad call. Now, I talked a minute before about a couple of the anecdotal observations that I've made. In terms of biometrics, no real changes. I mean, it's the whatever fluctuations that I've seen in daily heart rate, resting heart rate, and blood pressure, they all really sort of appear to be within the common cause variation sort of realm, statistically speaking. There's not enough data points, obviously, to go and throw this into some analytical software and see, but we're talking a point or two of movement. So nothing significant that I've noticed there yet. I think that's about it. Yeah, blood pressure, same. Heart rate, same. Sleep score. Sleep score was better by like a point. But again, I've only got a week's worth of data. If I see something over the course of the entire month, well, we'll see. Now, despite the fact that I haven't really noticed any positive changes yet as a result of giving up caffeine, I consider whatever the results are going to be at the end of this month sort of a win-win. If I do wind up feeling better and things start to improve in terms of heart rate, sleep is already pretty good, but heart rate and blood pressure, well, then that's a win, obviously. I'll stick to boy, again, having a hard time here. I'll stick with not having caffeine. If, on the other hand, I don't see any sort of improvement and I go back to caffeine, that is going to be delightful. That first cup of coffee on May 1st, that'll be pretty awesome. But that's what's been going on for me. If you have also been doing the no caffeine thing, please let me know down in the comments how it's been going for you, if you've got any tips or tricks or anything that you've done that's helped you out. And for those of you that are doing some sort of a different challenge, I would love to hear how that's going for you as well. There have been a few people that have talked about some challenges that they're doing over the last month or two that are definitely interesting to me and things that I think I might want to try at some point this year. A few people have mentioned grip training and, so like hand grip stuff. And this is interesting to me because I recently watched, it's called The Soloist on my VR headset. It's from Alex Honnold, I think is his name. I would probably remember this if I were drinking caffeine. But he was the guy who was in the movie Free Solo. So it's climbing. And I was mesmerized. Well, first I was terrified by some of the visuals in this. It's mind-blowing, especially in VR, to be seeing this stuff in 3D. But I was really I'm amazed at the hand strength, to be holding on to this tiny little crevice on a sheer mountain face and just dangling there, the amount of hand strength that requires. And I don't know that in my life there's a lot of practical application for it, but it's still something I'm kind of interested in. So that was a long aside right there. But what I'm saying, I guess, is if you're doing something other than my challenges, please feel free to share that information with the rest of us, because I think we'll be interested. I know I will. So that's it for this video. As always, thanks for watching.